I'm Bella, and welcome to Nerdy Bell. So, we are in the second week of December, and it is time for Nicemas. So this is the first Nicemas of 2, and to give you a little backstory, I brought Zoe back, we did a collab, we made Snowflakes, and we had a great time. So, yeah, that's all I got for you, and Snowflake time. Today with me, I have my little baby sister again. My little Zozo Noelle. You might recognize her from the Slime Time. She's back. She's blonder. Not really. But her hair is longer and moldy. And let's go. Okay. So today, we are making snowflakes. And not the ones where you just fold them and all kind of second grade level. We're going for the big ones. So, yeah, I'm going to be teaching Zoe how to make these snowflakes. And let's just start. So what you want to do? Sorry, Zoe. You go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay.
You sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what you do is you take your piece of paper. And so take your piece of paper. Take one corner, like so. And you fold it down to line up. Oh. Or you can pull it up to line up with the edge of the paper. So you make a triangle. And then make sure you line it up really nicely on the ground, because the ground really helps with everything.
Oh, so it's like that. Okay,
yeah.
I can do that.
And then you fold for the love of God. Okay, that did not go as well as planned. But then it should end up looking like so.
Okay.
So here are your scissors. Here are my scissors. Then what you want to do is cut along the bottom edge. So it's just the triangle. So it ends up looking like this. Okay, then take your triangle and
Fold it again.
Fold it in half, yes. Okay, so it's like this. So open V, close it, and then the side that has the two open, the flappy doos, we're going to make 3 to 5 cuts along the side. But whatever you decide with, you have to stick with it for the whole snowflake.
This one? This part?
This fluffy part, yes. So. One. 2. 3. So it'll end up looking like so. So you'll technically have 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take it. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna open it up. Don't cut all the way through. Okay, that's probably a good place to stop. Try to cut it more straight, because you want this bottom one thick. Okay. Okay. It's all good. You've got this.
And we always have more paper.
Yeah, but let's try not to use too much, because paper's expensive.
How many?
We might need to go get the tape. Yeah, we gotta go get the tape. Okay, so Zoe's gotten the tape. So now, what you want to do, well, take your tape and make a little loopy out of it, because little loopies will make this look better. Okay, so you've got your thing open, right? Mm-hmm. Take your little loopy, and you fold the inner piece in like that, so it ends up making a circle, but obviously you want your little tapey on the inside, so I'm gonna do that.
If you do it on the outside, it might not look as good.
And little loopies don't look like that. Okay. So my little loopy was a little big. I mean, you can kind of see it. But we'll get there. So, we'll give you your little loopy. And on the inside, it might be better to not do the little loopy. You can even do straight pieces of tape if you prefer. This aesthetic. Instead, can you see that? No, you can. That aesthetic. Okay.
I'm trying to always get the camera.
Okay. Okay. So now that you've got the first one done, what you want to do is, if this were the front, flip it to the back, and on the next ring, fold it in, like So it's gonna be it's gonna be on the opposite side.
So it's basically alternating
Mm-hmm.
the opposite.
And the thing is, when I do the middle one's always really rough, but you can also use staples in this endeavor once you can fit the stapler in. So that's what we're gonna do, because I'm gonna let the metal sparkle a little bit. Okay, let's take yours, and let's just pop that out a little bit. And there we go. And then basically for the rest of the time, you just flip-flop back and forth. So we're going to make our pieces, and you need to make six of these. I can count, I promise. You need to make 6 of these, and then we'll catch up with you once we've made those. Okay. Okay, so once you have all 6, you want to pick them up. Well, okay, so you can pick up 2. Now this is how if you want to do it aesthetically, you can either, if you look at the inner piece, have them both facing the same way or facing opposite ways. It just depends on how they fit together. So you want to take 3 of them and piece them together so that their bottom triangles that line up. And in general, they don't have to line up perfectly, they just should line up in general, because, I mean, everything does kind of a triangular shape. Yep. And then this is definitely where you need your stapler. You go up in there as far as you can get it, and see, and half your snowflakes together. Now, since these are so big, what I like to do is put a little piece of tape between this outer connection, because everyone has it. It holds it together that much better. And if you are more of the stapler aesthetic, go for that. To be honest, it's kind of better to use tape. I'm taping everything together and then staples to make the end product. But I got a little overzealous with the stapler. Let me see. That was very high.
No, you said go as high as you can go.
Well, they all stay lined up. But it's your first shot. It's your first attempt. So I'm not judging. Just giving positive critiques. Okay. And there's the top. And the fun thing is, if you clip off this part, and then you don't staple these middle parts together and just do the outside, you can make a pretty cool picture frame for, like, framing a family ugly sweater photo. But we'll get to that. So. Your 2 halves, what you want to do is line them up like that, and try to slide them together as close as possible, and then you have to wiggle the stapler in there if you can, and staple it as close to the middle as possible, or you can go a little bit on either side of the seams and do 2 staples, which is what I typically prefer, but is not necessary, because sometimes it can be a little tricky getting your stapler in there with so much paper and so many loops. Let's see.
You can always take out the stapler. I know how to do that.
Okay, you do that, girl.
And
then you see how there's kind of like that split in the middle, so all you have to do is tape these 2 together on either side, and it makes it one synonymous snowflake. Voila! A snowflake. Now, if yours doesn't look like this on your first attempt, that's okay. I mean, like I've been telling Zoe, I've made these snowflakes multiple times. I love making these things, so every year I make like 50 of them. So, just practice. Okay, so let's see where you are with yours. Voila! Zoe's first snowflake. You go, girly. Okay, so now that we have the introductory base out of the way, we're going to up the ante. We are going to make colored snowflakes. So we both decided to go with a 2-tone. So you need 3 of each color. And then you're just going to alternate. So.
I did Christmas colors.
And I went with blue and white because it reminds me of snow and Jack Frost. So, I'm going to throw away the staple from earlier. And Zoe, you stick with the 4. I'm going to challenge myself and go with 5. just to make it look a little bit more intricate, and also because it'll slow down my process a little bit. So let's jump into it.
I have one question.
Yeah. Accidentally.
What?
I tell her she has to cut the last one on her own. What does she do? She uses mine as a template. You cheater!
You never said that.
Here I am trying to make you challenge yourself, and you're doing that.
You
Wow.
never said that I
Wow,
couldn't.
Zoe. Wow.
You never said I couldn't. But I can't say that. It comes out as specific. Specific.
There you go. You just said it.
You tricked me.
Of course, because I'm evil.
Yes, you are.
And I'm the rude one. Somebody's spitting with fire. So this is my final snowflake. Okay, and here's Zoe's final product. So yeah, that was making snowflakes with Zozo. Oh yeah, that's all I got for you, and see you next week for Not Miss. Bye.